Are you making management mistakes without even knowing it? Under these buckets are 3 things that managers think they're doing right, but are actually big mistakes. Luckily, there's a way out. Hi, my name is Rachel Pacheco, and I'm a management professor at Georgetown's McDonough School of Business. And today, I'm going to show you how to avoid the 3 most common management mistakes so that you can lead your team with confidence and success. Let's earn some extra credit. Myth number 1, the feedback sandwich. Giving constructive feedback can be uncomfortable. We worry about hurting feelings, damaging morale, or causing confrontation. So what do? We turn to the classic feedback sandwich. We have a positive piece of feedback, constructive piece of feedback in the middle, and then another big slice of positive feedback on the back end. Don't serve the feedback sandwich. It's really ineffective, and here's why. Reason 1, it's really confusing for employees when they hear this feedback sandwich. They think, should I be focusing on this positive feedback? Should I be focusing on the constructive feedback? Second is that it makes us think that constructive feedback is something that needs to be hidden. Instead, constructive feedback should be something out in the open, and it's something employees are excited about hearing and receiving in order to get better at their jobs. So what's better than the feedback sandwich? Ditch the sugar-coated bread and pass along a plate of honest feedback. Eating your veggies isn't exciting, but it's good for you. In the same way, direct feedback is not easy to give or receive. It's often not palatable, but it shows you care enough to be direct and you respect your employees enough to help them succeed. So ditch the feedback sandwich. Be concise and direct with your constructive feedback. Myth number 2, the airport test. A really common mistake that managers make when hiring a team is that they use the airport test to select their new team members. Would I like to be stuck with this person in the Detroit airport in a snowstorm for 8 hours? And so what we do is we structure our interview process to understand, do I like chatting with this person? Do I want to hang out with this person? Well, that's totally wrong. The airport test, we're testing for people that are like us and that we like, as opposed to, can this person do the job? Do they have the competencies, the expertise, and the skills to do the job well? So what should we do instead? Think less about the airport test and more about airport security. Again, not a fun metaphor, but stick with me. Airport security has a list of what's allowed and what's not. It's not fun, it's better than fun. It's methodical. In the same way, you need to go into hiring with a list of specific skills, competencies, and experiences. Ask questions that get at, can this person effectively do the work? Do they have the skills? Do they have the experience? Do they have the expertise? Give them assessments, give them exercises that mimic the true work, and be really structured and consistent with this process. It's only when you ditch the airport test that you can pack your team with the right skills. Myth number 3, money always motivates. It's tempting to think that giving your employees a raise or a bonus will automatically boost motivation. Well, money is just a Band-Aid. It's not a fix-all. It might cover things up for a moment, but it doesn't fix the real issue. What we often see is that when we use money as the key reward or incentive, it often doesn't work, and in some cases, it actually backfires. Research shows that in some instances, when we pay someone more for work that they are already intrinsically interested in, it actually could be demotivating and backfire. If money is just a Band-Aid, what's the real fix? Think about fixing a house, right? Sometimes we need glue to fix a situation, and other times it's a nail. It's the same thing with motivation. For some employees, they're really motivated by challenging work and the desire to learn. For other employees, they're really motivated by being affiliated with team members and building strong bonds and strong relationships. What great managers do is they figure out and they understand what uniquely motivates each of their team members. And then they set out to structure rewards and incentives and accolades based on what motivates each of their team members. They don't use one type of motivator. They don't just use money to to motivate everyone on their team. The journey to becoming a great manager is a humbling one. You are bound to mess up, but staying away from these 3 common mistakes is a good first step to effectively leading your employees and creating teams that will last.